Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm your host, Gab Boats, and we back with another video. Breaking news, my boy Bill Belichick and the Patriots parting ways after 20 plus years. First things first, huge congratulations and a huge thank you to Bill Belichick for what he's created in New England for over 20 years. 6 Super Bowl championships, 9 Super Bowl appearances, some of the greatest Super Bowls that we could remember. I'm talking about pick one, right? You know what I mean? We had the classic against the Falcons. We all know 28-3. We had another great one against the Eagles. We've been in a plethora of Super Bowls with Bill Belichick and Tom. I'm not going to be one of those New England Patriot fans that credits Tom right now. I think it's fair to say that Bill Belichick has earned his flowers. He's the GOAT coach. That's what we're calling him from now on, GOAT coach. But to be honest, I know the rest of the league is all rejoicing right now. The league can take a sigh of relief. The AFC East can finally go to sleep with both eyes closed because they don't got to worry about Bill Belichick. Yo, it's safe to come out. You know what I mean? It's safe to now come out and compete for championships. Because since this man has been in New England, y'all been getting baby-sistered ever since. You heard me? You know what I mean? Now y'all can finally come out and play and feel the sunshine and go ahead and achieve your goals. Now it's your turn. Show us what you got. You know what I mean? So I already know a lot of y'all celebrating and finally get to kick back and crack your little jokes about Bill. But honestly, all due respect, like, this man is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT at coaching. In my opinion, he's the only coach I've ever known since I've been a New England Patriot fan. And it's crazy to see this shit come to an end, bro. But it had to. The roster that Bill Belichick kind of put together the past couple of years has been awful. I'm talking about awful. But we're going to get right into it, bro. Bill Belichick and the Patriots parting ways. This time, wow, Nick Saban retiring, Pete Carroll getting fired, now Bill Belichick.
News into Sports Center. Busy news cycle for septuagenarian coaching greats. 72-year-old Nick Saban retired yesterday. 72-year-old Pete Carroll out in Seattle. And just now, the news that Bill Belichick, who turned 72 in April, is parting ways with the Patriots after 24 seasons in Foxborough. The 6 Super Bowl titles and all that. Let's bring in Adam Schefter, the man who broke the news. Adam, what more can you tell us about what went into this decision?
Well, David, this was a situation that was going on all week long. Discussions between Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft about how to figure out what to do going forward, what was the best solution. Ultimately, in the end, the two sides came to a meeting that they would go their own ways, and that is expected to happen today, with Bill Belichick walking away from the Patriots, more coaching history being made. Yesterday we saw Nick Saban, the greatest coach in college football history, leave Alabama. Today we will see Bill Belichick, the greatest coach in pro football history, leave the National Football League. There is expected to be a press conference later today with all the details. But
okay. We're going to tune in for that one.
First time in a quarter of a century, the New England Patriots will be embarking on a coaching search, and Bill Belichick will be a coaching free agent. And obviously, what a cycle it's been, what a whirlwind it's been. And let's take a moment here.
Oh, time out. So Bill hasn't retired. Okay. So Bill still wants to coach?
Recognize the historical run that Bill Belichick has had in New England as well, right? That's something as well where he had 24 years there in New England. There were 9 conference championship appearances. There were 6 Super Bowl victories. It's a busy time.
It sure is. Now, Bill Belichick had intimated the other day in his news conference that he would be willing to give up GM duties to stay on as the head coach. Why was that not enough for the Patriots brass to keep him around?
Well, first of all, let's be clear. I think there's a mutual decision, okay? I think both sides had healthy, positive, productive conversation. I don't believe this was a contentious thing this week at all, but it's sort of like when you are married for 24 years and you are in a situation where you have to end the relationship, okay? There's a lot to get through, a lot to sift through, and in the end, they decided that they were better off going their own ways. And it's a situation where basically that's what they figured out was the best thing to do right now, to go their own ways. They had these conversations Monday. Bill Belichick was not in the office Tuesday. They continued Wednesday, and here we are today with a press conference. And it's a situation where they now will have that press conference later today, and they have to find a new head coach. Bill Belichick has to do what he has to do. And again, we have an 8th vacancy in the NFL right now at the head coach position. Again, David, there's so much that these two sides have been through over the years, so much that they've been through together, that they are in a spot here where this was delicate and sensitive, and they had to go through what they did. So it's official. The relationship is ending, and that will be the deal. He's leaving New England 15 wins shy of breaking Don Shula's NFL record of 347 wins as a head coach.
Just 4 wins this year, 4-13 season for the Patriots. Adam, some thought Bill Belichick might have some trade value and that the Patriots might wait and try to deal him to another team. Why did that not?
I'll say this, man. Like, again, it's time for a change, bro. It's a new era of football. I think the game, I don't want to say the game has escaped Bill Belichick, but roster management certainly has. You know what I mean? I think he could still coach. I just think he needs a quarterback like every coach in the league, bro. You're not gonna last very long in this National Football League without a quarterback. And I'm not honestly not even trying to get into him letting go of Tom Brady, because that's just triggering. But nonetheless, I thought he was actually retiring. The fact that Bill Belichick wants to continue coaching is interesting. But I'm all for New England getting Mike Vrabel, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Let's get a Patriot protege to come lead these troops to a 7th championship. I'm not going to get too deep into this aspect of it since there's going to be a press conference later on. I just wanted to sort of react to the breaking news of Bill Belichick and my Pats splitting and going their own ways. But again, it was just time for a change, and I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section what your opinion is on this, and I'm going to holler at you guys in the next video. Road to 20K humbly.